Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon to miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us we have the original CC Radio by C.Crane, and we'll perform a daytime medium wave band scan. Current time is 1:25 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time. Turn the radio on. The volume. Start at the bottom of the band at 520. This radio goes from 520 to 1710. And we're going to tune by these buttons in 10K steps. We can also fine tune with the big tuning knob.
That's the Freeway and Homer Show presented by Major Goldfish Sports in Kelborn. Whatever, Freeway. You've been in a lot of sports bars. Why has Major Goolsby's remained so popular
540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin.
Give its customers what they want.
If you're not familiar with this radio, the original radio, it actually did have a 200mm ferrite bar in here and a single coil. It did not utilize the twin coil that the future radios used, but this particular radio still rocks on the medium wave band.
Kosher hot dog, chili dog, and Wisconsin bratwurst.
Thousands of Japanese people lined up to see it and enjoy it. The Prince Akihito came with white gloves and a mask to turn the pages of the Bible and enjoy it. And then most recently, it was donated to Keio University by Mazarin. So
this is 560 WIND, Chicago. The answer?
In a library at Keio University.
Wait, it's not visible?
It's no longer visible. Another fascinating twist of the story is number 45, Our Gutenberg, was the very first to be digitized and put on the World Wide Web. So there she spins.
It was incredibly emotional. People in the audience were crying, and because I think people in the world where I live, Guy Clark's a big deal, and
okay, this is 580 WILL, Urbana, Illinois.
He was one of the most stubborn people that I ever knew. We went through periods when we weren't really estranged, but we didn't hang out with each other a lot, simply because I was just trying to not get
about 150 miles away. Sweet.
And I knew they would be going on, so I kept my...
And start saving every time you go to the dentist. This is a great cost-saving alternative to expensive dental services and a great alternative to...
590, coming in fairly decent. WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan. This one's about 137 miles away.
Everyone needs to go to the dentist. Folks, this is a no-brainer. Join today at onedental.com. That's one.com. My God, this is just incomprehensible.
This is WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And I believe this is 175 miles away.
#1 selling language learning app in Europe. Babbel's award-winning technology gets you speaking right away, whether you're learning Spanish, French, or German. And best of all,
Pretty awesome.
You'll remember what you've learned. I always thought I would...
In the air to right center and deep in trouble, and it is gone.
WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And St. Louis strikes first. Colton Wong, who hit 9 a year ago for St. Louis.
This is the direction I usually need.
Just put him on the board with a 2-run shot. He hit the first pitch he saw from...
So it's coming in great from both angles. Awesome.
Yelich and Kane didn't do very much moving on that one.
Was
Took
it?
a step or two and then watched it go.
Right, let's do this. Moving on up. This is WMFN, Petone, Illinois. Cool. Powerful radio.
Mates came over to say hello, so he's in good spirits. I think he feels good. I think the fact that he was joking around a lot and allowed the public
670
to see his
WSCR, the score,
over the course of
Chicago.
spring training tells you that he's a much more confident player heading into 20.
This is 700. This is WLW. Sometimes you can pick this up. About 300 miles away. And what I'll do is I'll put a loop on it just to see if anything comes out of that. Grab that. So I got my Texan AN200. Got something out of there. Not intelligible voices, but you can tell there's voices there. Nice. Always good to go after those really far stations during the day. Okay. Move it up.
Room and forget why I am there. No longer do I forget what's his name. No longer do I forget my keys or my cell phone.
720 WGN,
everyone
Chicago.
at work notices a huge boost in my focus and concentration. I get so much done. I just take Limitless, and within 30 minutes, I notice a huge boost in focus and attention that I never.
Ha! Limitless, isn't that a movie?
Edge we are all looking for. Limitless, you've changed my life. So thank you. I recommend you call Limitless and find out how to get a free bottle.
To find out how to get your free bottle of Limitless, call 800-605-1653. That's 800-605-1653. Get your free bottle.
Jeez, that's pretty funny. I think it was a movie. It was a movie or it was a show too, I think. All right.
¿Estamos con Dios o estamos contra él?
WNDZ, Portage, Indiana. Now this is interesting because it's typically that way, I think.
Que nos permite desprendernos de todas esas acciones, de todas esas palabras, de todas esas
So a lot of these north-south stations are coming in nice.
Causan división, causan esa indiferencia. Por eso hoy vamos a orar. Porque tal vez usted no ha podido vivir la cuaresma como usted ha querido. Usted ha
Senators of America. The company has yet to secure a contract with the government. Organizers say after completing the
780 WBBM, Chicago, Illinois.
A hunger strike. Bob Conway, News Radio on 105.9 FM.
There will not be another trial for a man who was convicted of killing one person.
Huh. There's something on 800 there. Just picking it up. I'm trying to bring this all the way around. That could improve. Man, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's actually 800. I don't have anything logged for that during the day. It's usually a Canadian station on 800. I believe it's 800. Let me just double check my nighttime list here. I have 800 as CKLW, Windsor, Ontario, 270 miles away. That possibly could be that, I'm guessing. Oh, that was pretty cool. And we're in the middle of the day here. We don't have sundown for another 6.5 hours. Okay.
4. And a couple of them was only 1 minute to 3 minutes. The commercials.
This is WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois. About 40 miles away.
Commerce. Without
Rocking it. If I find a weak station, I'm going for it. WAIT, Crystal Lake, Illinois.
Cuando año tras año, como el paralítico.
Okay. This is 870 WKAR. We're getting it. East Lansing, Michigan, about 140 miles. Or maybe 150. Bring the loop in.
irritable bowel syndrome, which includes symptoms such as diarrhea, bloating, stomach cramps, and constipation. I do get spontaneous. The nerves can break up when you're very hungry, which is what is right on bed there. I told them internal system there.
Very cool that this little passive loop is really charging this large ferrite bar antenna in this radio.
There's nothing you can do.
There you go. Beautiful. 870 WKAR.
Four pages, and it's simply not possible.
WLS, Chicago. And the high-pitch whine is from the camera. Every 890 every radio that's tuned to 890 has that high-pitch whine.
You can do it in one page.
Because of my camera.
Book reports, everybody's had to do them.
I kind of wish this knob tuned in 10K steps. It would be nice. There's something there on 910. This could be a Michigan station. Gotta grab my list here. I didn't expect to need this, so let's go ahead and try to tune this in. Another nice thing I like about this radio, it stays on frequency. You hit display, it goes to your clock. Hit that, it stays on the frequency. I love that. Sounds like two stations. No improvement there. Okay, so that's a mixture. I believe one of those is 910 Michigan station WGTO. Possibly. Actually, it could be at WFDF, Detroit, Michigan. Probably more likely. We're mixing the two.
A little more stamina, a little more strength. That's all Gary wanted.
920 WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the Big Badger.
Kids, he's getting tired.
And to shine a little ray of light, hope. Dear Blessed Mother, especially
930 WBKM, Sandwich, Illinois.
And just let him know that.
Big key to that club, Jeff. You're right. Got a chance to watch him work.
940 WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin.
In general, we're very careful with Darvish and the way he went about business during the Cactus League season. And a pitch, breaking ball, strike 0-1. But you know what? The Cubs are good. There's no doubt about that. That guy at first base.
You got to get help. You got to get help from the Lord and from the people
WNTA,
around
Chicago.
You. So I would suggest, if you know someone who's in the
PR comes from this station. Where people can watch history, science, and nature
WHA,
shows.
Madison, Wisconsin.
More at curiositystream.com/NPR. From the Howard Hughes Medical Institute, believing in the power of scientists to make basic science discoveries that change the world. Learn more.
Case of thrilling strikers as lightweight bonus collectors.
WMVP, Chicago, Illinois, ESPN.
Go to war. Plus, strawweight star Karolina Kowalkiewicz takes on the karate hottie Michelle Waterston. UFC Fight Night.
The karate hottie.
Only on ESPN.
That's excellent. Love it.
Szkoła by uczyła tego, czego nie są sobie rodzice, na przykład genderu. Po prostu wyzbankrutowała. Prawda? I dzięki
pan łączy LGBT z genderem?
1030 WNVR, Vernon Hills.
Ja już szczerze mówiąc nie wiem, co to jest ten gender, bo to...
Here, can I read you a letter I got from a reader?
Definitely.
Well, matter of fact,
WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
just looked through my email bag this morning, but the very first one I opened up said, I read your column in the Smart Reader. My roommate in Wisconsin. My roommate and I have lived together for 29 years as husband and wife. And my question is...
Okay, boring.
Oh, it's not that it's just the first game.
Okay, wait a minute. So 1060, I think, is WHFB, Benton Harbor, Michigan. 95 miles. This will be a direction too, so I hear it. Spring looping.
Yes, to cultivate that. But this is a fascinating. And I saw even on Fox News today, they found some former FBI executive that was not in any way a part of the FBI leadership.
That's great. That's a harder one to get typically. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, 95 miles away, Benton Harbor. That's pretty cool. Alright, next station.
I asked Armin, and I'll ask you on the air, did you stub your toe?
No, I didn't, Bob.
What happened? Are you okay?
I'm fine. No, it just hurt.
911?
It just hurt when the team, you cheer
1070 WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin.
But I don't. That's what's great about Twitter. It's all real time. Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Jest coraz gorzej, kazał Witold Gadowski. Ostatnia to była wiadomość.
1080 here is WNWI, Oklahoma, Illinois.
To dla was, chłopaki z AK.
Music on 1110 is WMBI, Chicago, Illinois.
It didn't do anything to it. It just got rid of Comey. And the reason for getting rid of Comey, let's not forget,
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Rosenstein both literal locations. Jesus taught that hell was an actual place. In fact,
this is WYLL, Chicago, Illinois. Christian station, as you can tell.
Words for hell that are all translated by the generic word in our English language, hell. I put those on your outline for you. The first one is...
The next station is the Squirrel. There we go. Squirrel Rocks on 1180. This is, I always say the Squirrel, I give the letters WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois. Sweet.
Vio como su jersey número 1 también fue exaltado en el pabellón del American Airlines Arena. Así que
WRTO, Chicago, Illinois, coming in great in this direction, which usually is that direction.
que ellos pasan en el campo, o sea, ya están llevando al punto de que
grab here is WKRS. It's ESPN, Espanol, Waukegan, Illinois. Typically it's pretty weak signal. Turn this. That's the direction typically.
Bueno, cuando a mí me toque esta posición ya yo voy afuera y resulta que, claro, yo fui el que empezó a vivir esa etapa donde ya el pelotero de 30 años en adelante ya era un pelotero considerado viejo y después...
Okay.
Carpenter with a 1-ball, 2-strike count on him. Shistine throws a curveball outside. It's 2-2. You know it's open.
WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin.
Freeways are all jammed up getting in here, and you could smell it if you rolled the window down. Yep.
WSBC, Chicago, Illinois.
Я люблю очень ваш город, много раз в нем был.
There's something on 1250 here. Okay, not really getting much out of it, but it sounds pretty cool. Okay, music here on 1260. Nice. This is WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin, 60 miles away. Okay, cool. Next one is Greenfield, Wisconsin, WZTI. This is a good benchmark for mass radio.
No hours of paperwork.
Actually, this is WBIG, Aurora, Illinois.
10 minutes to apply, and you can rest assured knowing you've taken steps to protect your family. And in most
So this is $12.90 WZTI. Typically we get music here if we can pick it up. Okay, we're getting a Jason Bleedo from 1300. I'm going to put a loop on it. Yeah, not going to happen today. All right. Let's move it up. WRDZ, LaGrange, Illinois. 1300. Sweet.
Both Raleigh and Robin Young throwing to the latest MVPs as well. Ryan Braun and Christian Yelich.
WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
Good to see them all. You bet.
Or Eastern Conference, then you're going to have to beat a great Western Conference opponent if you want
this
to
is
win the championship.
1330 WNTA Rockford, Illinois.
At the end of the day, there's not going to be a big, wide margin of talent.
Declare it, and it will be established for you. So light will shine on your way.
This is probably WJYI, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Can you imagine that? That we be declaring the word of God and that it will be established for us according to Job 22 and 28.
And normally I can't get a station there because there's two stations on that frequency. Alright, moving on up here, we're on going to 1360.
In which I'd be getting about $800 a month, or whether I wanted to take it as a lump sum payment of $68,000 and roll it over into my 403.
WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois.
I would take it as a lump sum and roll it to your 403 or to an IRA.
Music on WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. Okay, we got more music on 1390s, WGRB, Chicago, Illinois. More music on WRJN, Racine, Wisconsin.
Season this afternoon against the St. Louis Cardinals at Miller Park on Bill Scott with Sports. The elite shot scene will make his third Major League opening day start, but his first with the Brewers. He'll face the Cardinals.
Healthcare. A lot of people think they've got no choice. People used to
WRMN, Elgin, Illinois.
this way, but they don't.
Когда Джозефине исполнилось 44, она наконец-то стала законной супругой. Но вряд ли это принесло ей что-то, кроме возможности ездить везде вместе с мужем. Верди был абсолютно нерелигиозен.
To the insurance company and affiliates. Snapshot not available in California, North Carolina, or from all agents.
And indeed, we believe a resume is a great way
1440s, WROK, Rockford, Illinois.
Hiring a resume, you're hiring a person. That's why we offer tools to give you a deeper sense of the people behind the paper. Like
1450, sometimes hard to get. WCEV, Cicero, Illinois. This is West Allis, Wisconsin, WJTI. I think it's country. Okay, music here is on the Iron Country, WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin. Coming in nice and clear. More music there on 1500 WPJX, Zion, Illinois. Yeah, this is rockin' radio, man. I'm enjoying this. This thing's really pulling in those stations. You know, we're always complaining about not enough music on the AM band, but here we go. I got a lot going on. Cool.
unlike Blake Griffin, who couldn't shoot for 7 years, this kid's shooting percentage has
WCKG,
gone
Elmhurst, Illinois.
over the course of this year. This is not a kid who won't be able to shoot. He's a very... Now,
because what I've learned as I say that
WGLB, Port Washington, Wisconsin.
Women and girls, what has happened is misery has become my ministry.
And there's a lot.
There's country music on 1570, and just gonna look on my list here. It's possibly... Yeah, I can't remember. I looked this one up before. If I can find it, I'll put it up here. I don't think it's a Harvey, Illinois one. I think it's a different one. It's country music on 1570.
We are a lot of different varied things. The Constitution says we have to vote every
WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin.
represent the people in a proportion.
Right, okay. And what do you make a year?
I make about $40,000.
And you're single?
Yes.
WCGO, Evanston, Illinois.
22.
Okay.
On westbound via Field Road at Illinois 21, the right lane is blocked due to road work. For more information, please visit LakeCountyPassage.com or call 847-277-7000. You are listening to WBR 256. This is the Lake County Passage Highway Travel Advisory Radio.
It's cool we could pick this. This is like a 10-watt repeater type antenna system.
At 1:53 p.m. Attention motorists.
153.
Approximately travel time
Pretty close.
currently
Cool.
available. Northbound line.
1630 would be Iowa City. At 175 miles away. Okay, not picking it up. A lot of gain though from that loop.
And you should hear training can ring this Sunday at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Here on Relevant Radio.
1640 WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin.
Everybody came in and said, "How's married life treating you?" And all that kind of stuff.
WOZN, Zone, Madison, Wisconsin.
So Sherry didn't come. She's working today. She's been to many of these. She's been there, done that. But she'll be back at some point. Anyway, long story short, she texts me and says,
The one source you can trust the most is the commentator. You want politics?
The last station is WBON, Chicago, Illinois.
Updated on the latest women's issues? Check out our new commentator, Yolanda Jo. Carl West has business.
These two stations should be pretty empty. Okay, let's just go ahead and turn this off. Alright, so there we go. That was the band scan. So overall impressions, awesome radio during the day. Love it. You can use a very inexpensive loop to actually increase the gain on this radio, which I was surprised because sometimes that loop doesn't work on bigger radios. I'm trying to think of an example. I don't get a lot of gain with my 2E or my EP Pro with that little loop. I have to use the twin coil setup by C.Crane, which I might try with this radio just to see what kind of extra power I get out of it. Maybe a direct connection from on the back there. See what it can do. Something for the future. So if you enjoyed the video presentation of the CC Radio Original by Sanjin, this is a pretty cool unit. I'm pretty glad I got this. This was donated, by the way, if you guys don't know, by Mr. Sparks54. Thank you, sir. You're awesome. Please give a big like for the video. Yeah, this is really great during the day. Amazing. Glad I could show you how powerful this is and give you an idea of distances. Number two, if you're new to the channel and you like C.Crane products, feel free to subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos. I'm always getting there whenever they release new items. Like I'm looking for the CC Radio 3 now, which I noticed they have a note on their website saying not till September. That's kind of far away. But I believe it's the same radio as the 2E, just with Bluetooth on it. So if you guys are wondering about the CC Radio 3, that's what that one is. But in the meantime, if you find one of these cheap on eBay, go for it. I'll put a link below here to eBay and check it out. I mean, I found one of these here for $40, $45 and in good shape. Screen was working. I know that's a fault on these. So yeah, give it a go. Definitely check out that link and shop for one of these. This is definitely gives my 2E a run for its money. I'm not kidding. This thing is really good. And also, of course, 3, comment below. You think about the original CC radio. Would you buy one in this market? Or would you pass? Would you like the 2E better than this one? It's just that this one is so readily available and inexpensive, it's worth a shot. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching. Take care. We'll see you next episode. Goodbye.